Hello and welcome back to the channel if you already are part of the community, and if you aren't, then make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a new weekly video. My name is Sophia, and on this channel we talk all about astrology, spirituality, manifestation, confidence, and all of the good things that help you become the happiest, healthiest, and most powerful version of yourself. And today we're diving into the astrology for 2025. It's going to be a Venus year. So let's get ready and let's dive right in. I am so excited about today's episode because we're going to talk all about the Venus year in 2025. And if you know anything about astrology, then you might know that Venus is connected to women. Women are connected to Venus and the moon, while men are typically connected to the sun and Mars. And that is why 2025 is going to be a life-changing year for women, if they know their power and if they reclaim their own Venusian energy. So that's why today's episode is called the Venusian Revolution, because I want to make sure that you revolutionize your own Venus energy, that you understand the archetypes of Libra and Taurus, which are connected to Venus. They're the ruling signs that are connected to Venus. I want you to understand these archetypes and reclaim them for your life so that you have the best 2025. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And honestly, there's so much I want to get into. So let's start now. So first, we're going to talk about why a next year is even connected to Venus, because according to the ancient scheme of Chaldean order, next year is going to be ruled by Venus. 2024 was ruled by the sun. And why is that so interesting? Because if you know me, this channel is all about divine feminine astrology. For me, I want to reclaim astrology as something for women, because through the patriarchal lens, through years of conditioning, astrology has become very male dominated and very harsh and not really beneficial and helpful for women in their evolution and really coming into their power. That is why it is so amazing that next year is going to be a Venus year, because women are traditionally connected to Venus and the moon. So next year is going to be literally the year of women. So I'm so excited for you to reclaim your personal Venus energy, but also just the archetypes of Venus, to really understand what this energy can do for you. Because once you understand these principles and once you understand these energies, it is going to upgrade every part of you. And I can't wait for you to experience this. So we're going to start with looking at Taurus energy. We're going to look at the archetype, what it means to really understand the Venusian energy connected to Taurus. Because Venus isn't just connected to one sign, we're going to look at the healthy and the unhealthy expressions of Taurus and of Libra. And like I said, we're starting with Taurus. And when we're looking at Taurus energy, this is earth energy. This is the earthly realm. When we're talking about Taurus, it is all about the physical senses. It is about pleasure, about comfort, about security, about money. It is about knowing your place in this world, about listening to your body's inner knowing and your inner wisdom. This is a very grounded energy. When we're looking at Libra, on the other hand, this is air energy. So this Venus is connected to the airy energy of Libra. And Libra is all about connection. But a lot of times when we're talking about Libra, it is very superficial. And that is funny because Libra rules over aesthetics and beauty, but a lot of times that's where people leave it. That's all they're going to say about it when they're talking about Libra, because a lot of times Libra is very misunderstood. And when we're looking at Libra energy, we need to talk about the unhealthy expression of Libra, where it is all about people pleasing, about being a good girl, about being agreeable, about knowing what other people want from you and just doing what you need to do to be liked. And that is a problem. When you live in this energy of unhealthy Libra expression, of expressing your Venusian energy that way, that is not going to help you in 2025. When I talk about a Venus year and when I talk about reclaiming that energy for you, this is all about shifting from this unhealthy expression to a healthy expression, because that is going to make you magnetic. Libra energy rules over magnetism. Libra is the queen of connections, of relationships, of allure, of luring people in. She knows what to do, how to behave, to make other people listen, to make other people like her. And when you use this energy intentional, that is beautiful, that is great, and that is going to get you far. But when you fall back into that unhealthy expression of Libra, where you think you need to do everything everybody wants from you, you don't know how to say no, you don't know what your own desires are, what your own wishes for your life are, who you want to be, what your own aesthetic is. All of these things are very important when we talk about Libra and when we talk about Venusian energy connected to Libra. So just understand and reflect for yourself while we're diving into this new year, when these changes are coming up. Think about, where are you still betraying yourself for the comfort of others? Where are you trying to keep the peace, but you're not keeping your own peace? This is really what this is about when we're talking about this Libra Venusian energy. Now, on the other hand, looking at this earthy Venusian energy connected to Taurus, this is all about, how are you treating your body? Are you listening to your inner wisdom of your body? Are you taking care of your physical needs? Because with Taurus, a lot of times you're neglecting this earthly realm. When you're connected to that unhealthy expression, you're not being in the moment, you're not present. You can't practice gratitude because you're either always on the go, always in your head, and that is very important to really take note of and just do a little checkup with yourself right now, where you are standing with your Venusian energy, one connected to Taurus and to Libra. This is not about judging yourself, this is not about saying that you're doing something wrong, but if you want to go into 2024 powerful, secure, confident, and make the best out of these upcoming energies, then the best bet for you is to really honor these energies, to understand them, to reclaim them, and to implement them into your life right now. That is going to be the perfect preparation to create an abundant and a limitless and amazing and beautiful 2025. So now, when we're connecting those two energies, we need to look at them as something that is evolving. That's the way that I like to look at it, and I like to connect both of them. So like I said, Taurus connected to the earthly realm. And when we have that unhealthy expression, this is where you're not here in this moment at all, where you're not taking care of the physical needs that you have in this earthly realm. And when you start this journey of reclaiming your Venusian energy and understanding this archetype, the first and very most important thing is to take care of your body, to understand and listen to your body's needs and honoring its inner wisdom. That is also its intuition when things aren't right for you, when things are feeling wrong in your body, where you feel your shoulders tense up or you get a knot in your stomach. All of these are signs that you need to listen to. So if you want to dive deeper into that Taurus Venusian energy, then it is very important to listen to those nudges and to those feelings of your body, as well as creating a really comfortable and secure space for you in this physical realm. And that is about, one, honoring the needs of your body, but is also about financial security, taking care of your finances, creating a comfortable and safe space for you. That is where you grow. That is where you can start this journey. Once you have those things in place, then looking at Libra and looking at that Venusian energy, which is then about having that sense of self. Because like I said, if you're in that unhealthy expression of Libra, you're the good girl. You don't have any sense of self. You don't know how to say no. You don't know how to set boundaries. And when we're looking at Taurus, Taurus is also about boundaries and about values and about standards. So when you set those values and boundaries and standards, and when you know what you want, what you don't want, what you're comfortable with, what makes you feel comfortable, again, connected to Taurus energy, then you can go out into the world and create connections that are, one, beneficial to you, and two, you can be your own person and you are okay with not being liked. So for me, like I said, this is an evolution and this is really connected. So I would always start with Taurus energy and just getting clear on what you need. What do you need on a daily basis to feel safe, to feel secure? What do you need on a daily basis to feel confident? And that can be taking care of your body in the sense of regularly eating, exercising, listening to those nudges where you feel like it's not in your stomach or your shoulders tensing up. Maybe taking a moment every day, going out into nature, because Taurus is connected to earth energy. So going out into nature, being present in the moment, and practicing gratitude. Those are all going to give you a great connection to yourself and this physical earthly realm. And once you have that set in place, going into Libra energy and thinking about, okay, now I know what I'm comfortable with, what I'm not comfortable with. I feel secure because I know that I have a base to come back to. I know that I'm taking good care of myself, and I know that I am, my biggest lover, that I am my honorer of my emotions, that I am there for me, that I am the love of my life, and I am taking care of this vessel. I'm listening to my emotions. I'm listening to my body. And you can already feel this shift where at one point you're in your head all the time. You don't know what you're doing. You're not listening to your body. But once you make that switch and really make it a practice of being here in this present moment and of connecting to that Taurus energy, once you have that set in place, really exploring that healthy expression of Libra is going to become so easy. That was the way that it was for me, because for the longest time I have a Libra moon. So for me, I love harmony. I love making other people happy. I love when things are going great. I want everybody to feel comfortable and I want everybody to feel happy. And I am still the same way. I'm still someone who wants everybody to feel included. I'm still someone who really appreciates it when things go well. I mean, who doesn't? But at the end of the day, I had to learn what it means to be my own person, what it means to have my boundaries, and what it means to have my own sense of self. And that is a journey that you can start to explore now and all throughout 2025. I don't want this to stress you out and where you're like, oh my God, I need to be this perfect version of myself now. This is never what this is about. Like I said, I'm practicing, or what I'm calling, divine feminine astrology, where it is really important for me that women step back into their power, that women step back into their identity and into their independence, because we are so far connected from ourselves. And a lot of times when we're seeing pop astrology, we're feeling so stressed out about the things that we are or we aren't. We're not good enough in that way, we're this way, and there comes all the stress. But for me, what divine feminine astrology is all about is about understanding that all of these energies serve a purpose, that you are allowed to take part in this life, and that you can use these energies to your benefit. And that's what I do as well in my Rebelicious membership. I give you all of my resources to rewrite your life the way that you want it in that membership. And I also included a forecast for 2025 where I dive deeper into your own personal Venus, because honestly, I could talk about this topic for hours and I could give you like the biggest and longest interpretations, but for now I just want you to understand these archetypes. And if you're interested in diving deeper, really using your own Venusian energy and stepping into your allure, into your magnetism, into your confidence, then I definitely recommend you become a part of the Rebelicious membership, where the Venusian Revolution masterclass with the forecast for 2025 is included. And I'm going to dive even deeper into all of this, and I'm going to give you my personal guide for achieving anything you want in 2025. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is a beautiful journey that you go on, and just treat it as that. And this is also when we're looking at Taurus energy. Taurus energy is all about slowing down and, like I said, being in the moment. So that's what I want you to do. I don't want you to stress out. A lot of times when we're going into the new year, there is this, oh my God, I want to be a new version of myself. I want to be different. I want to do that. And that is great. That is beautiful. I love that motivation. I love that new beginnings energy coming up. That is so needed and so beautiful. But just know that you can change your life with one decision. You can change your life at any moment. You're allowed to do that. Whether it's the beginning of the year, the end of the year, the middle of the year, maybe it's the next day, maybe you decided on something one day, you are allowed to change your mind the next day. So that is just something that I want you to know, and just something that I want you to have fun with. So just know that the Venusian Revolution starts with you, and it starts with your own magnetic energy, because once you understand what it means to really practice these energies, you're going to be so alluring. You're going to be magnetizing to anything and anyone that you desire. And that is what this next year is going to be about stepping into your power, stepping into your own identity. I made this my journey for the longest time. I was like, I want to upgrade my Venus. I really want to step into that magnetism and that allure, because I want beautiful things to be in my life. And I think that is something that next year is really going to teach you. If you step into that Venusian energy, that is going to really show you that you can see the beauty in anything. You can see the beauty in the ugly. You can see the beauty in the beauty. You will see so much upgrade, so much changes, so much beautiful things blossoming for yourself. Blossoming. That was the word, blossoming for yourself. And that is going to be what next year is going to be all about. Because it is not about other people. It is not about achieving some external goal. It is about making yourself happy. It is about diving deeper in what you desire. That is what is Venusian energy. Because when you're looking at Libra, she is the master of connection, but she's the master of connection because she knows herself, because she has a strong sense of self. And that is why she's so good in connections, because she knows who she is and she knows who she needs to be to get anything that she wants. So that's why I really want you to connect with yourself on this journey and really do just this diving deeper into really creating that physical safety first, and then diving into exploring your confidence, your identity, and just your magnetism and allure. So I hope to see you in the Revolutious membership to celebrate a beautiful 2025 with you and diving deeper into your personal Venusian allure and magnetism. And I will see you next week. If you loved this video, then make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I love reading your comments, your experiences, your insights. It is one of my favorite parts. So I will see you next week, and I can't wait for you to thrive. Have a beautiful day.